everyone. My name is Cribb, as you know, and today we're going to be exploring year-round schooling. To begin with, I know that most of you are not going to agree with the idea of year-round schooling because we look forward to the spring break, well, the summer break that we receive, which is 3 months long. Today we're going to look into year-round schooling, which approaches it a different way. Here in Johnsonville, we follow a traditional calendar where we have 4 breaks. We have our Thanksgiving break, our winter break, our spring break, and our summer break. They consist of 2 to 4 days, 15 days, 10 days, and 90 days respectively. While the traditional calendar is a very simple way to follow the school schedule and get our 180 days of attendance, it is fairly outdated. A new schedule they're coming out with is the year-round school calendar, where the summer break is decreased by 2 months, and we add multiple other breaks throughout the year. As you can see, we have 5 breaks in the year-round school calendar compared to 4 previously. According to statisticbrain.com, which is a website I'm using, we have 45 days in school, a 15-day fall break, 30 days back in school, 3-day Thanksgiving break, 15 days in school, 15-day winter break, 45 days in school, a 15-day spring break, 45 days back in school, and our 30-day summer break. Now, while this may seem like a more confusing concept, you're still going to get your full 188 days. And now we're going to talk about why the year-round school calendar is becoming a new thing. Concept 1 is to prevent what's known as the brain drain, which we're all guilty of. Over the summer break, we typically lose most of the knowledge that we learned from the previous year in school. Is it not true? We're all fairly much guilty of falling victim to it. Most children have trouble retaining knowledge over a longer break. And regardless of the topic, scores have dropped due to the brain drain. Here I have some statistics for year-round schooling, and since 1987 to 2014, there has been a 544% increase in the implementation of year-round schooling. There are currently 3,181 year-round schools in the United States, and 10% of public school children are enrolled in a year-round school calendar. According to the current research from some websites I have used, which are primarily StatisticBrain and the impact of year-round schooling on academic achievement, there is a 3% decrease in dropout rates in a year-round school schedule. If you consider that in a larger population, let's say a 4 to 5A school that contains 10 to 15,000 students possibly, we're going to say that that's 30 more students that are going to finish high school, and also academic gains in math and reading respectively. In a year-round school, the year-end math gain is 10.05 compared to in a non-year-round school, 7.71. In a year-round school with reading, there's a 10.52 point gain and an 8.91 gain in a non-year-round school. While these scores are not scientifically proven to be as a result of the year-round schooling, they are respective scores, and that the idea of them being, the idea of the score increasing is, it's a respectable score increase. The second thing I will look at is more breaks for students and teachers alike. We know that teachers have a rough job coming to school 5 days a week for long periods of time. Now, in the calendar, there's up to 90 days that teachers are forced to come to school every day and do their work every day with little to no breaks to actually plan and to work on new content. With the year-round school schedule, I'm going to move back one slide. For example, whenever in this schedule right here, and after the winter break, we have in school 40 to 50 days before our spring break. And after your winter break in the year-round school schedule, there's going to be 30 to 45 days typically, and then your spring break. And there's more breaks overall for teachers and students. Students need more breaks also. And the main thing is that breaks are beneficial to learning. We know that, but as I've discussed before, the brain drain was something that it's something that causes people to lose intelligence. So we limit that down to 30 days, and we move forward to our gains. When we weigh the traditional calendar versus the year-round school calendar, the traditional calendar has been around for a very long time. It's the traditional calendar that we followed for a very long period of time. The year-round school calendar is something that's new, and it's overall proven to be effective in retaining knowledge, in decreasing student dropout rates, and increasing attendance rates. And it's also been beneficial to students and teachers because they have more breaks to actually focus in on new content and plan ahead instead of simply working off the go. And while change is hard to go through, it is hard to understand. It is hard to understand with consideration of the advantages that the year-round school offers. It's really possible to advance America and make it more educational, where we can learn in our academics better, we can have a better work ethic, we can put more time towards athletics, work to ensure student happiness, teacher satisfaction, and even just overall school organization.